Diddy's chief of staff, Christina Korm, has now broke her silence. And this is the first statement that we've heard from Christina Korm after Diddy's arrest and after she was named in multiple lawsuits with Diddy. Christina Korm finally broke her silence and said, "For months, horrific accusations have been made about me in various lawsuits regarding my former boss. These allegations of my involvement are causing irreparable and incalculable damage to my reputation and the emotional well-being of myself and my family. I have never condoned or aided and abetted the essay of anyone, nor have I ever given anyone substances. The idea that I could be accused of playing a role in or even being a bystander to the essay of anyone is beyond upsetting, disturbing, and unthinkable. That is not who I am. My heart goes out to all victims of SA. I am confident that the allegations against me will be proven untrue." Remind you, one of the people that Christina Korm got sued by is Diddy's ex-assistant, Philip Pines, who testified to the grand jury, who we saw on the fall of Diddy. Y'all remember seeing Philip Pines on the fall for Diddy, where he showed us so many receipts. He literally played multiple voice memos from Diddy talking about these freak offs. And he also showed multiple texts from Christina Korm asking for all of these things to set up these freak offs. FYI, think P. Diddy is doing a Wild King night at the hotel, and this is exactly what Philip Pines called these freak offs during his time working for Diddy in this lawsuit. Hey, P. Diddy needs a drop up of the following, please: 4 young coconuts, 7 bottles of baby oil, and 7 bottles of Astroglide. And Philip Pines even included photos of what he would have to set up in these rooms. Also, the multiple substances that he would have to bring Diddy to these rooms. And I think this is the main reason why just the other day in Diddy's court hearing, he said that he needed to bring in an expert for a pharmacologist. Their job is to investigate how substances interact with each other in the body and also how they can be absorbed, which makes me think about the baby oil or even being put in drinks. And just this list, which is prescription medicines, is kind of wild. So let's go over this real quick. The first prescription medication on this list is used to treat seizure disorders, but it can also be used before surgery and medical procedures to relieve anxiety. It can cause paranoia and impair memory, judgment, and coordination. The next one is used to treat insomnia or jet lag. Next one is used to treat erectile dysfunctions. This last one, again, is used to treat seizures, panic disorders, and anxiety. And same as the other one, it can cause impaired memory, judgment, and coordination. And this is some of the prescription medications that Philip Pines was asked to take to the room, not even getting into the illegal substances that he actually took pictures of. That I can't show you. Not only would he show texts where he had to bring certain stuff to these freak offs, he also showed texts where he would have to go and clean them up, which he detailed in his lawsuit and the fall of Diddy, and said that it was disgusting. And a lot of the times this would happen for days on end before he would even have to go clean it up. And just listen to how the feds talk about Diddy's co-conspirators. Members and associates of the Combs enterprise include high-ranking supervisors, Christina Korm, security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and other Combs business employees. They facilitated the freak-offs and, among other things, booking hotel rooms for the freak-offs, stocking the hotel rooms in advance with the freak-off supplies, including controlled substances, baby oil, lubricant, extra linens, lighting, and cleaning the hotel rooms after the freak-offs to mitigate room damage. Also said that they would arrange for the travel for victims and the commercial workers and Diddy to and from these freak-offs, and they would also resupply Diddy with requested supplies, delivering large sums of cash to Diddy to pay the commercial workers, and scheduled the delivery of IV fluids. And that sounds exactly like everything that assistant detailed, not only in his lawsuit, but also on the fall of Diddy. Now we finally have Christina Korm coming out of the dark and saying, "I was no way involved in any of it." So now with Christina Korn finally coming out after months and months and months, I am really starting to wonder if she flipped on Diddy and ended up testifying against him, and she's going to be against him in this criminal trial. That way to basically save herself from any prosecution. As I mean, we saw you requesting that all with our own eyes on the fall of Diddy. In my opinion, I find it kind of crazy now that all of a sudden you're coming out of the darkness after you deleted your LinkedIn for working with Diddy and everything, and we haven't heard a peep from you since Diddy's been arrested. You literally went ghost. But now, when there's only a month left until trial, you're coming out with a public statement? I don't know, but it sounds like we're going to figure out soon if you started talking on Diddy or if you're going to be one of Diddy's co-conspirators. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.